Gaslighting is a subtle form of emotional manipulation that often results in the recipient doubting their perception of reality and their sanity. Someone who's gaslighting might insist you said or did things you know you didn't do, deny or scoff at your recollection of events, call you too sensitive or crazy when you express your needs or concerns, express doubts to others about your feelings, behavior, and state of mind, twist or retell events to shift blame to you, and insist they're right and refuse to consider facts or your perspective. It is important to note that gaslighting can happen in any type of relationship, like romantic friendships, family members, or in work relationships, and to anyone regardless of their gender. Consistently experiencing gaslighting can also lead the person vulnerable to different mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress, poor self-esteem, codependency, among others. But what does gaslighting sound like? Here are some common phrases. You're so dramatic, you're too sensitive, you're too emotional, you're imagining things. You know you sound insane right now, right? You're always making stuff up. You're making a big deal out of nothing, like always. Nothing you're saying makes sense. Do you even hear yourself? You're being paranoid, you're acting crazy, or you're overreacting. I was joking. You take everything personally that never even happened. This is what happened. Or this is what I said. Why should I believe you? Everyone knows you're full of it. You're not thinking clearly. You're making yourself the victim when I'm the one who should be mad. Do you notice an overarching theme in the statements? Many gaslighting statements start with the word you. This is because the gaslighter, or perpetrator, is an expert at identifying the supposed deficiencies in another person and hardly ever acknowledges or takes personal responsibility for the impact of their own statements or behavior. Gaining awareness of this type of psychological abuse is a crucial element of healing and moving forward. Being able to discern or recognize that someone is doing this to you is an important first step. If you want to react and feel it's safe to do so, here are some responses to consider. If you continue to minimize my feelings or opinions, I can no longer continue this conversation. Your viewpoint is different from mine, but I know I'm not imagining things. Your feelings are valid and mine are equally valid. I'm finding it difficult to discuss this with you. Let's take a break and revisit this tomorrow. Calling me names isn't going to make me agree with you. Honest communication is a better way to help me understand your perspective. When responding to gaslighting, it's also helpful to speak in a calm voice with body language that exhibits confidence. This gives verbal and visible signs that you're establishing boundaries. Don't let the gaslighter take control of your emotions and make it clear that you know you're right and not imagining things. In very extreme cases, collect evidence. I know it sounds exhausting, but you will unarm the gaslighter. Surround yourself with healthy friends, family, and co-workers who you know you can trust. Trust yourself and think of your strengths and positive qualities often. All in all, gaslighting is a frustrating and painful process to experience. It is unfair and cruel, but there are ways you can show strength and fight back. You ultimately have the power to control your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and it is that control and fortitude that will get you through the tough times of dealing with a gaslighter. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more quick advice.